My name's Emmanuel Mbugwa, Country Manager, Avenews, Kenya, a fintech financial company that is supporting Agri-SMEs by offering tailor-made financial solutions to help them grow their business and also meet their business operational needs. So here today, we were doing the Avenews KE launch. Not to say that Avenews Kenya is a new company. We've been in the market for the last 3 years. Interacting and potentially financing and supporting Agri-SMEs. So we've done quite a lot of forums, a lot of workshops, and we financed quite a number of businesses. Our financing solution, we have 3 main products. That is, one is the Agri Credit Line. This is a product that is tailor-made to fit the retail businesses, the small businesses that are supporting the agriculture sector. So what we do, we go and interact with the businesses, we assess their needs, we assess their operations, and we empower them by providing working capital to enable to get enough stock so that they can continue running their businesses. We have a second product that is tailor-made for suppliers, and this is a product that enables suppliers to unlock working capital that is tied with their buyers because they are oftenly paid in terms. So again, you can already see that already with those 2 segments or those 2 financial products, we've already taken care of the bottom tier agribusinesses who are retailers and traders. Then we've come into the middle tier where we have suppliers who are buying and selling agriculture produce. And then our last product is called Agribusiness Financing. Takes care of the Agri-SMEs that are buying produce, that is agriculture produce, oftenly. So we give them business working capital and we enable them to keep buying and of course running their businesses and produce more by paying their suppliers instantly when they make orders.
As a financial institution, risk management is critical, is key, and that's the only way you can protect your portfolio. As we mentioned earlier, agri sector is very risky. However, because they have the capacity from a risk point of view, from data point of view, from a digital point of view, we are able to not only support our clients, but also have a very good portfolio.
In the lending space, credit risk is a big issue. So we have default risk. So you give somebody money and they choose not to pay on time. We have loss risk. You've given them money, you have a security, but you are not able to recover. And then we have exposure risk. So all these risks, we are able to quantify and support you. Now, why do lenders avoid providing lending to agribusiness? So we have the activity itself being a major problem, that lenders are unable to determine whether or not the activity will generate cash flows to repay the loan. And so they stay away out of it because they can't really cover that risk or quantify that risk or do something about it. etc. So we have data points, and we have done this testing, validated. We have done Gini, predictive power of the reports in terms of predicting yield and performance, and it was part of a process of getting approval. So this is a product that has been tested in the market.
It is so sad when you look at the data that has been shown here by a number of people, that only 3.4% investment is the one which is going to agriculture. Yet we are talking about 75% of the nation relying on the same agriculture. The challenges sometimes we hear of coffee and all that, issues of cash flow, data is helping us so much, digitization is helping so much. Farmer is assured that his product is going to be sold and you can be able to track that one. So we're all working for this nation to make the nation grow. It is our future, it's the future of our children. So wherever somebody is, let us work through to make sure that agriculture works.
So there's a long list of agri-SMEs, you see agri-techs, many companies that have fallen along the way in the last few years, not because they didn't have customers, not because they were mismanaged, but because of the undue financial strain across the value chain of having to buy produce from farmers, of having to service large orders to supermarkets, to large processors for export, where you're paid on your shipping documents. So that's what Avenews is doing, I think, is very opportune and very spot on. As you've said, less than 4% of the loan book of commercial banks is focused on agriculture, so I think you're coming to play a very big gap. I'll also mention that our PS, Honorable Jonathan Mweke, he convenes a group called the Livestock Transformation Steering Committee. So the Livestock Transformation Steering Committee comprises of different organizations in the private sector and the public sector, where we meet monthly, and this is a case of what I would call private sector-led development. So where we sit with the private sector, we are currently addressing 15 strategic initiatives. And the goal of the Livestock Transformation Steering Committee is to drive investment into the livestock sector. So you've said that agriculture is underinvested in. Now when you look at the whole portfolio of agriculture in Kenya, now even livestock is even more underinvested in. Yet livestock is a big contributor, contributes almost more than half of the agriculture GDP. So we're focusing on those initiatives, and I think we'll be engaging with the Avenews team to see how we can engage with the companies in the livestock steerco to generate mutual benefit.